Hello and welcome to another episode of the End-to-End Football Podcast. What are we saying, boys? Abs 10-10? Oh, 5-5, sorry. Abs 5-5.
No, I should change that still because we didn't play this weekend, so it's all good in order, isn't it?
SAS. Distracted, big man.
No. I'm good.
How are we doing?
You know me. Just happy in it, on top of the world.
Right.
hopefully can stay. You understand? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I hear it. Where do we start, boy? Crystal Palace. That's where we start. God damn, that was a rhetorical question, boy. Exactly where we're starting. That's exactly where we're starting. Crystal Palace. First of all, I'm going to start on the Arsenal side because we might get distracted. Yeah. Start off with Arsenal. Obviously, they hadn't won in 7 games?
Yeah.
6 games, whatever it was. So, nice little game to come back. Get back in form. With no opposition in front of you. Like that. After their warm weather training, whatever they were doing in Dubai. You know what I mean? So, nice little game to come back. Get a dub on the thing. Now, what was a crisis? Everyone's saying is all blessed now. You know what I mean? So, it's a nice little turnaround for them. But people like Martinelli that ain't been scoring, they managed to score. Goals from a defender, own goal. Who scored it? Is it Trossard? So many goals.
Trossard scored and Gabriel scored 2 as well.
Saka still ain't bagged. That's still a little bit of a cause for concern over there. You know what I mean? But nice game to get back onto it. But that's as much as I'm gonna say about Arsenal. They done what they had to do. You know what I mean? Quality players doing what they have to do when you're playing against nonsense in front of you. Obviously. Palace. I'm gonna sound like a United fan today. Starting in the board. We ain't starting in the manager. I had this combo with SAS yesterday, actually. But I'll repeat it for the pod, yeah. Apart from Mark Gahey, yeah, and then before that, Benteke, yeah. Can any of you, man, name me a player that if Crystal Palace were in the Championship, wouldn't be able to sign when they signed him?
Okay, I get what you mean.
Maybe Anderson. Because we signed Anderson, but he was relegated from Fulham.
Mitchell.
You're taking the
Mitchell is nah. He's trying to troll, but it's a wrong trolling because Mitchell is what's it called? He's a U-team player anyway. He's from the academy.
Youth product.
So he don't count. Yeah, Eze signed from QPR, another Championship team. Yeah.
What about
Olise was from Reading.
Where was Ayew from?
When he's Swansea and that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they were relegated when they signed him.
Mm-hmm. Even Olise was Reading, right?
Yeah, Reading. He was in the Championship.
Yeah. Who else have we even got? Henderson.
Brother. I mean, he might not come to Crystal Palace in the Championship, but I'm sure if Leicester went for him in the Championship or, the biggest team went for him, he would have gone. And paid him, he would have gone there. This is what I'm saying. These men do not sign Premier League quality players. It's let's sign some gems and hope he bangs. Yeah. And he has banged with people like Olise and Eze and that. But unfortunately, he's banged, but them men are injury prone as well. So you can't even rely on them in a 38-game season. It's so concerning to the point where I think to myself, Palace are getting out of cups very quickly. And these men are still struggling with injuries. Both of them. Imagine they're playing for a club that actually goes deep into these cups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It will be nigh on absolutely useless. Anyway, the fans of the banner out saying, you know what I mean, these men are taking the soul out of the club, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And as I said, as I was saying before, it's not like the money ain't there. I'm sorry, every Premier League club has got money. There's money to spend. You can't tell me that the Palace wage bill is mad high. I don't even want to hear about FFP because it's not even like you're spending anything to even come up on the radar of FFP. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is pure stinginess. This is pure stinginess. Yeah. I was gonna say certain countries and that, but that's a bit xenophobic, so I'll allow it. But this is pure stinginess, fam. Nasty work here, because bro, Palace have been in the Premier League for what? Just over 10 years now. This is the longest stint in the Prem. And the spending is going down. Might have to go back to Benteke, and that's the last time I know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he spent 30 million in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. That's a long time ago, bro.
Yep.
The man ain't going nowhere near that since. I always say this. You get teams that come up from the Championship signing better players than what Palace signed every year.
They should be tapping into that free transfer market from day dot, bruv.
Wages, sign-on fee, stingy.
Yeah, but that man, they just had to steer the ship, get them middle of the table, stay in the Premier League, get your broadcasting money, and we go again next year. That's it.
And this is it, because at the end of the day, Palace fans, I mean, it's Crystal Palace, innit? Let's be real. Just being in the Premier League, you should be happy, innit? You know what I mean? Anything above just staying is a bonus, right? Now, the ownership, I think they've taken that too far.
Well, I was about to say that.
They've taken that too far now, to the point where now you're making yourself, a relegation candidate. Because I'm seeing more fight from Sheffield United right now. Won't even talk about Everton. Yeah, Luton have been showing more fighting games. Honestly, I'm struggling to think of a team yet. Like Palace is like right there. So uninspiring. The most dead team to watch in this league, honestly. They are rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was in one group chat, yeah.
Eze, that match would have been...
It's so bad. I left the group chat this week. Yeah. There's a group chat I was in. Yeah. A few man from Croydon and that. Some Palace fans. Yeah. Some man from Croydon. And I heard in the group chat, man, are talking about, we miss Ayu. I was like, come on, man. This is what we've become now.
That's why for debut, definitely don't want to hear.
Man said we miss Ayu, like we were pulling up any trees when he was here. Allow it. Allow it. Like I said, these performances this season, them man deserve to get relegated. Honestly. They deserve to be in that bottom three. They've been absolutely rubbish. Yeah, and Roy Hodgson, boy. Last season, he was nice, yeah, when he was doing common sense moves, yeah, which Vieira was shooting himself in the foot. But this season, you're showing why, big man. You need to go back to watching, you know what I mean, Coronation Street at home and that. You know what I mean? Relax, bruv. Man said Palace need what? Anthony, I reckon. Man said Anthony, mad thing. Anthony wouldn't even get into the Palace. Anthony wouldn't even get into the Palace team, and that's crazy. Considering how dead Palace are, but he doesn't even make it into the right wing. It's mad. It's actually mad.
Bro, that's why there's keep rumors of us trying to sign your winger, boy.
Yeah, but that's anyone. I ain't gonna lie. That guy's injury record now. I used to allow it before.
It's looking a bit worried.
It's looking a bit fugazi now. You know what I mean? I'm like, big man. This is fraudulent behavior, blood. Yeah, it's good when you're playing, but bro, the frequency is nasty, man.
And you gotta think it's gonna be 3 times worse.
This is what I'm
United
saying,
because we can't do anything.
But the thing is, yeah, United would stay in cups. Palace are getting knocked out in first rounds of cups, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The first round of the League Cup, they might are out. Yeah, they might. I think this year as well, first round of the FA Cup out. All these injuries, yeah. This guy's getting injured left, right, and center. You're gonna now play for United. You might be in Europe, FA Cup or whatever. You know what I mean? At least a couple of rounds. That man can hack it.
Hey, Sean, talk to your fan base, blood.
Don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. But anyway, man, what do you man think of the game?
Well, you know what? I kept
Highlights,
it
whatever you
simple. All I'm saying is, yeah, Eze wasn't on there. That looked like a training match, and even that, you can even give that as a little discount, little tax.
Arsenal should have scored more.
Arsenal should have scored more. Exactly. Arsenal should have scored more.
5-0 was flattering. I'm be real. 5-0 was flattering.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you got Jesus on there. It's never really hit. That's not it for me, boy. That is not it.
The way you've turned that into Arsenal slander is
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I was going to leave it.
Leave what? But, bruv, are we talking about the game? We talking about the game. What did he do in the game, bruv? He never put nothing in the back of the net. That's the one. That's their main vocal point. That's their striker.
I don't lie. This was a free hit. You know when fans say free hit? This was a free hit this game, but this was a stat pad session, bro. Do you know what I mean? This was a stat pad session.
Kuda, I know you must have watched the whole. I know you watched the whole game. Maybe it's me because I didn't watch the whole game. I think I watched a bit, maybe a half, and even that it was on and off. Did I see Roy Hodgson try and do a 3-4-2? 3-4-3 formation? Or is he tricking the people and that was a 5-3-2? Either way, what was Roy Hodgson trying to do? What's tactical?
No. I want you to repeat that sentence you made there. But what I want you to do, when you say the manager's name, say it loud, and then say the next thing to say. Was it 3-4-3? He said, or 5? What do you think it was? Remember who the manager is. That was a 5 at the back, bro. A 5 at the back. That I held 5. Yeah. One of the goals from the corner, absolutely embarrassing. The counter attack, one of the Martinelli goal. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. What's the setup on this corner?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to be a Roy Hodgson team, yeah, surely you should be like good defensively on corner, but it's just like during Vieira time.
Yeah, I'll be real. This is what
the defending on set pieces is poor.
Yeah, but this is what we always expected.
So
this is what we always expected for a Roy Hodgson team. Right, the good times are gone. As you said, he did the sensible thing in the easy games, got that contract extension, and now we're seeing what he's really about. In fact, we're seeing now why you sacked him in the first place.
You see what he's really about? That's a bit harsh, though, because Arsenal ain't doing too badly.
Arsenal?
It's Crystal Palace, yeah. Arsenal are doing too bad, like in the league. So it's a bit harsh to say that he basically doesn't know what he's doing. I think it's
who Hodgson?
Hodgson, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, going up against an Arsenal team, what did you expect to happen?
Big man, it's not about going up against Arsenal, yeah, because you got smoked at home by Everton as well, isn't it?
Everton on a high right now. They're riding.
Bro, move, blood. Like, you know what? Yeah, years ago, yeah, I was on this pod, yeah, when man them gave Hodgson L of the week, yeah, for getting walloped 5-1 by Man City away, yeah? And I protested because I was like, no, that's unfair. What do you expect? This wasn't. I watched the game. It wasn't an unexpected, bruv. I've seen nonsense teams, yeah, go to give Arsenal trouble. Yeah, we could have lost that game 3-1. I wouldn't be here crying about it. 2-1, 3-1, whatever. But 5-0.
Knowing it could have been more as well.
And it should, like I said, it was flattering that it was 5-0. That was a 7-8-0 game.
Yeah, but what you want Hodgson to do with not getting back to bringing in players and stuff? It's a hard task.
Oh, isn't that the same Didn't Vieira go through that? Didn't we sack Vieira?
Vieira bought in players though, didn't he?
You spend a lot of money, bro. They don't
But he
spend a lot.
bought in some players though, didn't he?
Boy.
Oh,
I did.
Vieira bought in
What?
players. Again, this is you're shopping in the yellow stickers. You know what I mean? This is the yellow sticker section.
Well, discount section, yeah.
Yeah. Yellow stickers it's expiring that night.
tonight.
It's expiring that day, but you got to consume that same day. Otherwise, big man, your belly is going to be doing, you know what I mean, a mazzoline. Yeah. So I don't know about brought in players. It doesn't really matter because your hands are tied anyway. Your hands are tied anyway. So yeah. So like I said, for me, I will say this: 70% of the blame is with this tight, cheap board. I'll tell you that now. That's where most of the blame is. But Hodgson ain't helping himself either. Hodgson ain't helping himself either. Yeah, this 5 at the back thing. I don't know why managers do this. It's like you haven't been playing like this all season. Now you're coming away to Arsenal and you want to try something new.
Yeah,
big man, you better die doing the normal thing that everyone is used to doing. In it, don't try do some other thing that they have to now get used to.
He probably thought that
that's the thing.
he's more defenders there, isn't it?
all he really had to do was add some extra information to what they normally do all the time. All of you have to run back. That's it.
Run
But
back.
Changing the formation.
Them out of this world, bro. What are you talking about?
Let them tiki taka in the second third of the pitch, not in the final third. Block the final third.
But you know what the problem is as well? Yeah. If Olise ain't playing, which he wasn't, and just Eze ain't got that kind of pace. You know what I mean? He's kind of fast, but he's not really fast. Yeah. So now, what do you have on the counter attack? And there were opportunities on the counter attack, or opportunities where you could do something. If you had a Zaha or Olise or a fast player up front, yeah.
Done.
What have you got up there? Mateta. He'll fall over himself trying to run.
Where's Edward?
Bro, he's probably sleeping.
Eduardo's on the bench.
He's probably sleeping. Yeah. That Eduardo is the most lethargic. I think he takes a sleeping pill before a game. He's so lethargic.
A whole sleeping pill.
Well, either that or he's anemic or something. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the bread is like, you know, it's like he's some IC3 Berbatov, but you're not them levels. You know what I mean? To be doing that. It's true, though. That's how Berbatov is to play, just walking around the pitch. But at least Berbatov, the ball is going to just stick to his foot and he's going to stick the ball into someone else. Yeah? The ball don't stick to your foot like that, big man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? You touch the ball and then you're there looking for it like, where's he gone?
Man said he's fighting his own first touch, you know. Right? Yo.
Gets into the box. His finishing is decent. Like, he can place the ball. But, again, it's always these soggy shots. He never puts his foot through something. So it's some soggy shot. And you're playing for Crystal Palace. I'm sorry. You can't be there just relaxing up front. You got to work. Because most of the time, you ain't got the ball. Do you know what I mean? Now, Mateta works, but it's rubbish. You know what I mean? Mateta, we will run all over the place for you, but he's dead. But again, like I said, I mainly blame the board. But Hodgson, again, he ain't helping himself. He's not.
But he could only play what he's got in front of him, innit?
Big man, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna contradict myself on this pod, yeah, because when Man United fans complain about the Glazers and them, man, yeah, and I'm cooking Ten Hag, I can't now turn around here and say, oh yeah, but Ten Hag only has what he has. I'm like, big man, you can still make better decisions, and
all right, cool,
you're still doing foolishness, and that's what Hodgson is doing.
Yeah,
let's not pretend.
There's a big difference, though.
I'm sorry, Luton. Look at Luton squad.
Boy, that's a perfect example.
Look at Luton squad. You're telling me Luton squad is much better than the Palace squad?
Yeah.
But I'm seeing better football from Luton. How? How is that possible? This man just, bruv, come on, man. He's scared. Sorry. You gotta do something else, man. He's dead. He's dead. But this is what happens when you bring in, you know, Roy Hodgson. The man's in the retirement home and you're bringing him back into the Prem. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's outdated, isn't it? But hey ho, he done the job last year. This will probably be his last year. The United thing, that's a whole different scenario because their board actually spends money. Whether United fans like it or not. Yeah, but you spend money though. It's regardless of it being the wrong player. Crystal Palace,
money,
yeah, but
spending
Aston,
money
hold on,
badly
one
is
second,
still
one
bad.
second.
It's still bad
Yeah, but
investments.
they ain't gonna. Crystal Palace are not gonna get 80 million to spend on one player, are they?
Yeah, but Sean, this is the thing I'm saying. Yeah? I'm not asking for Crystal Palace to be challenging for European spots. I'm not even asking them to be in the mid. I'm just asking them to be just in the 14th, yeah, like 15th, 14th, 13th. That's what they're not even. They're not even reaching that level, bro. The football they're playing here is not good enough to be that level. So if you watch them, like I said, they deserve to be in the bottom. Not the bottom. They're not as worse as Burnley because Burnley are just suicidal. But to me, they're the second worst team, just on eye test for me in
Yeah,
this league.
I mean, you
They
called
are the
this.
second worst team in eye test. Yeah? And when you started this season, I said, you know what? I kept saying every week, Crystal Palace are lucky that Burnley, Luton, I used to say Everton exist in this league. That's why I was saying this every week. Then I had to take off Everton. You know what I mean? Because they're actually playing well. Right?
Yep.
And then now you're hoping someone else is scud.
You know, it's mad still because I'm just looking at the table now. Yeah, Everton only 4 points behind you. They got docked 10 points.
Exactly. So they're basically 6 points ahead.
You know, the craziest thing, they might get docked more points as well.
Yeah, man. Nice. It's filthy work, bro. I'm telling you, it's actually nasty. The like I said, the board is the main thing to blame. I won't be saying sack. Like even now, I'm cussing Hodgson, but I'm not saying sack Hodgson. For me, the blame goes with them, man. If we get relegated this season, it's not because of Hodgson.
Yeah,
he's responsible because, like I said, he could have done better. But like I said, 70% is a lot. You know what I mean? 70% of the blame, I put it upstairs. You know what I mean? Because you can't point to me where the money has been. Any money has been spent, really.
yeah.
Not comparing to big teams, comparing to other teams that have not even other teams that have been promoted. Right? You know what I mean? You ain't been spending as much as teams that are promoted.
Yeah, no,
let alone ones that are still in the league.
No, first when they came up, they spent money. They were making sure they were staying up.
Exactly. Every time I see a team come up and I see how they're spending, why are these men signing better players than us? It don't make no sense, bro. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of that dead club. But let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's absolutely move on. Let's move on to your boys, Sean. Top of the table, Darweezy, Jota. Yeah. I'm gonna start off with you carry. Go on. Tell us, how did it go?
You know, the typical Liverpool way. Dead first half. That's why I don't worry these days. When because I was sitting there watching it, they said, you lot, what's going on? I said, don't worry, I know my team. Watch second half. Second half start, we deal with the matter. Darweezy done better the second half. I mean, the first half, you saw there was a volley that he tried in the air, and I was thinking, big man, you're trying too hard. If you just take your time, you'll get those. You understand? But he wants to score so bad, he's messing out for himself. You understand?
Oh man.
I mean, Jota's come in. Jota's got 2 goals. Lovely stuff, bro. Everybody thought with Salah God that was going to struggle. They seem to be doing bits, boy. And another thing, that what's his name? Kluivert. Justin Kluivert.
Oh yeah.
Right. I've seen earlier this season, Curtis Jones get sent off for the same stamp on another player, supposed stamp, and they reviewed it and they sent him off. Now, Justin Kluivert stepped on the whole bottom half of Luis Diaz's leg. My man didn't even get a yellow card. Are you all right? Yeah, we need some consistency in this league because I've seen red cards get thrown around, but when it's happening to my team now, nothing's still happening. Well, what's going on?
Do you know what? I agree because that tackle was shocking. I've definitely seen players sent off for less this season.
Did you see when they slowed it down as well? It's just like he was looking directly at Luis Diaz.
Brother, slowing it down always makes it worse. But this one looked... Obviously, the commentators try to say there was no malice inside it. And I thought...
I don't care about that, man.
Are we looking at the same... No, I care. I do care about it to an extent.
If you connect with man like that, yeah, bro, I don't care if you intended to give man a hug, blood. Get out, man. Nasty work, blood.
But
Nasty work.
it's the thing is, my thing is, because it's a culture to throw it out when it's a player that's not normally like that. When they say it, I tend to care because I'm like, okay, this is all about his personality versus
He's
what
done
you're
what he's
actually
done.
seeing on
Yeah.
TV. Yeah, because he badly timed tackle. Let's just call it that. I won't say it's malicious, right? I didn't say he went for it, but it's a badly timed tackle, and he needs to get a red card for that. It's as simple as that. No A Potter, maybe. Like, obviously, I'm one that would like to say, nah, rules. Well, I can't even say anything, to be honest, because rules are rules. Based on the rules, he should be sent off.
Yeah.
That he should have been sent off. Not that it made a damn difference to the scoreline or anything else. I mean, they would have held another 9 if it had gone down to 10 men, that's for sure. So
It would have been lovely, mate.
Yeah, it was crazy still.
to be
But it's
honest,
funny.
that's the biggest, that's the highlight of Bournemouth, the Bournemouth's game. That I don't remember them doing anything. Anything of
They had a
worth.
couple of chances where they just crossed it straight across the front of the goal. That was just about it.
Can you see
Yeah.
that didn't even make it to the highlights? That's how you
Nah,
know
but
that's rubbish.
Do you know who was smelly though? That Tavernier blood. The amount of times he had the ball on that right hand side in good positions, and he just died, bro. It's like he just looked at the person in front of him and just ran out of ideas. He literally just
Crumbled.
he could have been better off just getting there and just saying, pass it. Here you go, Gomez, get the ball, or Van Dijk or whoever was in front of him. Yeah, just, here's the ball, mate. You know what I mean? He was dead. He was absolutely dead. But this is what's gonna get agendas, because I like agendas. Yeah, agendas. Yeah,
Good.
Darweezy.
Yes.
Right? I was online, and I'm reading through the thing, and if I didn't watch this game, I would have thought Darwin Nunez was man of the match. The way Liverpool fans were going on.
Oh, yeah.
Darwin Nunez. And I was like, nah, I'll just watch Jota pull off a mad finish and score another decent goal and an assist. But all I'm hearing is, oh my days, Darweezy. I'm like, interesting. I'll keep a note of that still. So this kind of behavior. See, when you got an underperforming child, blood. You know that meme, yeah? We've seen that meme of Gordon Ramsay. He's got the little kids, yeah. Like when they cook something, and he's like, "Oh, you donkey!" If it's a grown man, then if it's a child, it's like, "Oh, you can do better." Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's how they treat this guy. Anytime he does anything, the way they're gassing it, yet another player put in a better performance. Nasty work. Compensation. This is overcompensation. Filthy work from your fan base. Filthy work from your fan base, SAS. Filthy.
Regardless of what you're saying, they're bigging up man's chest. Man's got his 2 goals. Let's go. Like that.
Wow, he just jumped straight into it. He's the same.
There's
They're all the same, bro.
Yeah, bro. You see what happens with this man, yeah? Like, look at Doku. 4 assists against Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
Got gassed. Stat pack team, boy.
No. But if you look at his assistant and the goals, he ain't doing too bad. He got 2 goals in the game. Some people strikers have got 2 goals for the season, so he's doing his bits, isn't it?
He's doing his bits. Okay.
When he's on the pitch, it's just chaos because you don't know what he's gonna do. You don't know
whether
saying
that in the first half.
If you don't know if it's gonna be good, or you don't know if he's gonna miss. He just let's go. We're running with it, innit? We're top of the league. We're not the. What can I say?
I'm telling you, yeah. If you told a Liverpool fan, yo, you're gonna win the league, who do you want to score all the goals? I'm like, yeah, I want all the goals to be Darwin Nunez. The man are so desperate for this guy to do well. He's got their love here without even doing anything, and I'm still trying to figure out why. Other man had to go to hell and back for some love, win every trophy possible to get love.
Yeah,
this man just turned up, bro, and the love he gets is under investigation still. I'll come back with my conclusions at the end of the season.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Under investigation.
You do that. Random investigation. PC
It's under investigation. It is what it is. But anyway, speaking of finishers, that first goal from Jota, them finishes are just satisfying to watch. The man just gets a clean. The keeper tried to get a hand on it here, but it was like that thing was gonna rip his hand off, boy.
The thing is, normally you would say a keeper shouldn't be beaten near post, but
Not with that shot.
when it's Jota shooting, sometimes he just finds that gap, and you just have to go. I don't know
Okay.
how, but just yeah. I mean, just all right then. Let's go and move on to the next bit, bro.
The second
He
one,
hit, he hit that clean.
the second one he assisted himself, boy. Man said, "Yo." So some nonsense shot to begin with, boy, and then just tucked it in. Nah, no, it's a good performance because Bournemouth are doing very well this season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's looking like a good manager, so that ain't no easy place to go and get the dub. You know what I mean?
You know, especially with both our fullbacks, I mean, Gomez and Conor Bradley playing well at the moment. I'm what you call it? I'm really impressed by Joe Gomez playing out on the left. He's doing a good job for us, boy.
Yeah, he's giving up the pole this season. He's giving up the pole, boy. He's
giving up the night job, yeah.
he's left that life behind him last season, boy. That life is over. You know what I mean? Mitoma and them man, they're doing all that stuff. Them days are over. I'm seeing him hit some long shots. I'm like, yo, this man's about to score very soon, boy. Because he keeps getting closer and closer, boy. He's after that first goal.
Yeah, it's coming.
That first goal is coming. But now he's been solid this year. Solid. Absolutely solid. It's just unfortunate for him that, well, not unfortunate. Obviously, it's fortunate because there's the fullback situation. But obviously, if you had your first choice fullbacks, he probably would be on the bench because Konate has actually been fit. And he's a monster, Konate. But even this game as well, he was shutting things down. Like, he is ridiculous.
There was one block he done. I thought Solanke was just about to pull the trigger and he dived out of nowhere and said, nope. Get out of here, mate.
So do you think he's been your defender of the season, or are you in the Van Dijk camp?
I'm still in the
Van Dijk has been good this year, though. Let's not lie, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I think for me, this is probably I ain't gonna lie, I think this season Van Dijk is probably
back to his best.
The best one since the injury.
Yeah.
This season. It's the best one since the injury. He's been really good. Obviously, he's not. Konate kind of catches the eye because he's gonna have their mad blocks. You know what I mean? Like the action kind of. Van Dijk can be a bit passive in it sometimes, but he is actually getting engaged. Like this one, he was bullying Solanke, but Solanke thought because Solanke's been bullying defenders in. Yep. He's been in very good form, yeah. And he met two dons that were like, you know what I mean? It was just like a long day for him. Now, I know we ain't got no Barcelona fans in here, yeah, but you see these always, man, yeah. See Konate, bro. That's an actual player that I've seen lock down Vinicius, not your Araujo that you man try to gas up in it. Yeah. Yeah, there's one man I've seen. Konate and Kyle Walker. I'll say Kyle Walker as well. Those are the only man I've actually seen man lock that proper lock them down. Not Araujo that just throws his hands at man and fouls man, bro, and gets away with you know what I mean?
With murder.
With murder, bro. You know what I mean? Those are real defenders. Yeah. And also for the Arsenal fans, you might need to allow the Saliba Konate comparison, bro.
Oh.
Just allow it, innit?
Oh, throw out.
I'm glad you said it.
Can we not do that? You know what I mean? Let's humble ourselves. Yeah. This fan base is too emotional. You know? I was talking to mine, I said there's another group chat I was causing trouble in. I didn't get kicked out of this one. but some Arsenal fans, innit? They're doing the normal comparison. Just look at Klopp. What Klopp done at Liverpool, we just have to be patient with Arteta. And I'm like, didn't Klopp make it to the Europa League final in his first season?
Yeah.
And then the season after that, he was in the Champions League final. And the season after that, he won the Champions League. And the season after that,
did he get success in 3 years?
No, I'm saying get to the final. They lost the first two finals they went to.
Yeah, but I'm saying I thought it was 4 years before he won anything.
Yeah, but we're talking about a win. No, it wasn't 4 years. The first season, didn't he get to the Europa League final in the first season?
Yeah,
I agree with that one.
Yes,
I agree with that one.
Yeah. And the second season, was he not the Champions League final?
I don't think so. I think it was the season after that, and then the fourth season's when he won something.
Nah,
I think it's the third season.
because Europa League, and then when they qualify for the Champions League, the first time they win the Champions League, they got to the final. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time club qualified for the Champions League.
Because everyone, you know what it is? When people compare, when they like United fans do it, Arsenal fans are doing it, when they're comparing to Klopp, they always mention 4 years. So that's what I was thinking. If they won Champions League in the third year, then
no, but 4 years to win the league, though. It'll be the fourth season.
Well, the idea is 4 years to be successful, but yeah.
Europa League final, Champions League final, win Champions League, fourth year, win the league. 4 years. That's what they do.
Oh, maybe that's what they mean, boy.
You know what I mean, yeah. But in any case, Europa League final, Champions League final, those are the first 2 years. Arsenal, 8th. What are we comparing here?
He won an FA Cup.
They won an FA Cup. Yeah, I was about to say they won an FA Cup, innit?
Lie, bro. Lie. Like, stop it. Stop it. Like, this is, and if you won an FA Cup, yeah, in your first season, you started halfway through the season with a team that was Emirates team that you got rid of most of them players anyway that won you the FA Cup, which is the only trophy you've won.
Mm-hmm.
You got rid of all the key man to win that trophy. There's no comparison. I'm sorry. There's absolutely no comparison.
There isn't. And Klopp had a worse team as well.
Exactly. And they got better. This guy, they got better and he's making them worse. Let's be real, man. Come on, man.
You got some chest to say that after the result this weekend. That's all I can say, you know that.
Bro, man don't care, innit, bro. Ever since the man were doing combined 11s with Madrid, yeah, and putting 2 Madrid players, blood, I'm on their necks, blood, for the foreseeable.
Wait, that was wild.
I'm on their necks for the foreseeable. I never want to hear about that again, bro.
And you was also representative.
Bro.
No, but that come on. Sure.
I revoked.
Combined 11 and only 2 Real Madrid players. Nah.
What? They believe in their team, innit? What do you like to do, bro?
I revoked that, boy. I revoked that membership, boy. Do you know what I mean?
Their team's going to win the Champions League this year, bro.
You see my name, my crosshairs, blood.
But see, that's your fault anyway, Bob. See, me and Sean already know how far the Arsenal delusion goes to. So we're stopping it in our tracks. You wanted to back them. Now you back them so much they came after your team as well.
Go back your boys, bro.
Yes, go back to them.
Nah.
What's the next insult they'll give you, blood? As you're backing them.
Yeah, no getting back from me, boy. Not anymore, boy. They fight their own battles, blood. Fight your own battles, boy. You tough, right? But yeah, man. Anyway, let's quickly do the other 2 games.
The return of Ivan.
Cheating already. This guy's a cheat,
bad
bro.
Boy.
Huh?
Bad boy.
See him.
Yeah,
Shameless.
If you
get away with it, but it's just funny that you got banned for cheating in your first game. I'm like, this is in your blood, bro. This you trying to get a little advantage. This is just in your nature, big man.
I
wonder
just
how much
call it a competitive edge.
I wonder how much he had to bet on the return.
Listen,
scoring on his return.
I don't think he'd be silly enough to do that. But I did see on Twitter on Friday that everyone was saying this is a good bet to put on. He's definitely going to score. I didn't even listen to it. I'm an idiot myself. I should have bet too.
I know, Ivan Toney returned, scored a free kick, or whatever. Yeah, but for me, the biggest story of this game and the biggest surprise, Mope scored a goal, blood.
Brother.
That should be the headline.
Brother. Bro.
He scored a goal. Even the way he was, you know when the man's celebrating, yeah? But he's got that uncomfortable celebration. He was celebrating like, you know that fullback that never scores but gets the goal and like they don't really know how to do the celebration thing.
Yep.
That's how he was moving the celebration.
He did multiple celebrations in one. His knee sliding and doing hand signs at the same time, brother.
You know what I mean?
It's meant to be just the knee slide. Get up and then
I remember back in the day. Yeah, blood. Remember back in the day when Chelsea were like begging for Martinelli to score, and they even gave him a pen and that.
Yeah.
He scored the pen and he was like, he didn't even know what to do with himself. Yeah, that was him. Blood. Bro, you're a striker. You should be used to this. You forgot. You ain't scored for so long. You forgotten.
You know what? I really wanted to say a broken clock can be right twice here, but even with Mope, that doesn't even work because he hasn't scored in that long. But
the maddest
again,
thing is-
you know, it's my fault because I mentioned him and I've been cussing him on this show at least twice in 2 other episodes. Man went to go and bag that goal. Okay.
yeah,
But he probably won't score for another year. So
bro, that
let him
guy.
enjoy it.
But the funny thing is that if you didn't know who he was and you just watched the goal, you think, "Oh, right, this guy is clinical." That was a brilliant goal, bro.
Yeah.
The turn on the turn, you know what I mean? Left. I don't even know if he's left or right footed. He's so scud, like I can't even tell you. But you know, he
Yeah,
just
he is
spun
right
around.
footed. But yeah, you're right. He is
So
scarred.
that was a weak foot then, isn't it? And you got a good connection. The way he just spun around. I know they had to check it on VAR. I know he was sweating, but when they did the VAR check, but you know he was. Yo,
He thought seriously.
like, bro, finally they get a goal bonus. You know, like, yo, come on,
Yeah.
man. You know he's got a hefty goal bonus because them man be like, bloody man, he ain't scoring that much, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 1 million goal bonus, bro.
You know what I mean? Huh? Like, yeah, man. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good result for Brentford because they've been poor as well this year. So Toney coming back.
They've needed it.
Come back at the right time, isn't it?
Yep. Do you know what I mean? You know, getting this dub, you know, it's a great result. Great result. What was the other game? That was a 2-2. West Ham.
West Ham and someone. Oh, Jesus. Do you know what? It's bad.
Sheffield United.
That's it.
West Ham,
Yeah.
Sheffield United, yeah. When I was watching the highlights of this, yeah, I did think to myself,
Should have got a pen at the end.
I watched the highlights. I'm gonna lie, I watched the highlights today, like tonight, yeah. And I saw Kone score, yeah, and I was like, hold on, Kone, ain't you from Ivory Coast? I was like, your boys are getting slapped. This and you're here. Oh, diabolical behavior. I'm like, okay, there's two things. I'm like, there's no way he's not in the squad. What? How did he not make it into the squad? Then I heard the stat. He ain't scored in 25 games, whatever they said. And I was like, come on, man. It's not like Ivory Coast got some big hitters anyway. They're getting slapped by who clapped them today? Was it Cape Verde or something? Some nonsense team.
Guinea. Is it Guinea?
At home. In their home tournament.
Yeah. I can't even say the first bit. They
Nasty
call
word.
it Guinea, bruv. That's what I'm going to say because I can't pronounce the first bit. I always get it wrong.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So, what was I saying? I was just shocked in it when I saw that. But yeah, West Ham, once again, 2 weeks ago, he was looking good. And everyone was like, you know, Hodgson is doing a good Hodgson, you know. Moisey's doing a great job over there. You know, West Ham are doing well.
Yep.
But it's been a smelly week, you know, because they got knocked out of the FA Cup by some, I can't remember who it was. It's not a Prem team anyway. I think it's a Champ or League One team. And then you follow it up by a 2-2 against Sheffield United. I know they got Paqueta. He's out for a while, isn't it?
Yeah. Still, I was about to say they are struggling a little bit when it comes to that. Well, they've got a team, as in the first starting 11 that's really good, and I think the subs don't help when they have to use them.
They get what they deserve, bruv. Yeah. You see, if I ain't see Michael Antonio talking trash, you get what you deserve, bruv. If you forgetting your skin, bruv.
You make a good point, you know, because I'm going to look at some stats right now. Carry on, Sean.
You do realize that he's not in the team.
I don't care.
Bro,
he still plays for that team, innit? He plays for that
the squad.
I don't care.
I think he's injured. But I think he's only scored 1 goal this season, by the way. So Richarlison is going to get him.
I don't care if he's injured or not. He is talking a hell of a load of smoke, and the team's not on nothing. Where are you? Don't ever mention my team. You crazy?
Wait, you mentioned Liverpool?
Yeah. Always mention Liverpool. Yeah, I want them to lose. I can't stand the Liverpool fans. Yeah, bruv, we can't stand you neither, bruv. No goal scoring striker. What's good?
So how many goals has he got this season?
I'll be surprised if I think he's only got 1.
But I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that Callum Wilson and my man, Antonio, combined.
They got less goals than Richarlison this season.
Less goals than Richarlison.
Yeah.
See what football does.
Yeah.
When you run up your mouth and you're still
People-
playing.
People don't understand something. Football can be a humbler.
Exactly.
Yeah. At any time, it's like karma. At any time, football will make you shut your mouth. Right? So sometimes you're sitting on there, you're comfortable, things are going well, you then talk excessive and spicy. Then the next season, the man you're talking about that you were laughing at for him trying to give you grief is now scoring more than you. His team is doing better than you.
He's got the same amount as Haaland. He's got 2.
Who's that?
Antonio.
Yeah, Toney, yeah.
I'm even surprised he's got 2.
So was I.
Well, that's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. And the thing is, listen, we all laugh at Richarlison.
I mean, Callum Wilson must have less.
1 second. Don't get it twisted. He got 5 goals for the season last year. Yeah, know yourself.
Huh?
He got 5 goals.
What, 5 Prem goals?
Yeah.
Who? Antonio.
Yeah.
Richarlison has 7 this year. And
No,
only
but
halfway through the season.
Yeah, he had 5 last year. He's got 2 this year. He's
So
only
Richarlison has got
for West Ham. He's reached double digits 3 times, yeah, and that's 10 goals a pop. They're all 10 goals.
Yeah.
He has no more than 10 goals.
Sean, you're the man because I went to go and check myself. I said, "Nah, what you can't be real with chest." You was talking.
This is the thing. It's one thing for civilians like us here to be.
Yeah, it's one thing for civilians.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But if you're a footballer, you gotta face these guys and you're wassing, and we can actually compare. Do you know what I mean? Like between the 2 of you, like who's doing what? I'm sorry, come on, man. Because I was gonna go deeper as well and look at the career-wise. Yeah. Yes, Richarlison. Do you know what I mean? He's got his limitation. He's dead. Yeah. But I'm sorry, he's played in the World Cup.
Score goals there too.
You know what I mean? Scored a banger living in this one. Remember that goal he scored?
Yeah.
One of the goals of the World Cup. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I know what career I'd rather have. Even if I don't win nothing, I'd rather have the career where I've actually been to a World Cup.
We're going to do Richarlison.
Let's be real though. Come on, man.
Richarlison has also hit double figures 3 times, right? But it's 13, 13, and 10. So he's better than him on that double figures bar.
Yeah, man.
Nothing to hit home about, but hey, you're right.
And this is the thing, Sean. Yeah, it's not even like Richarlison. He's a top player. Yeah, but then who are you? Who are you, bro? Yeah, wasn't you a right back or whatever he was before? I can't remember what he was.
Brother, when you came out, you were playing right wing, bro. What are you talking for? They've played him everywhere. They've played him right back, right wing, up front, and then he just stuck up front because he was big.
And then Callum Wilson, I see him all giggling on there, yeah, because Newcastle got peas now. But I'm like, big man, you're one of the first people that are going to be gone, bro. You know who you are, blood? You're like when Man City were signing Benjani and them, man. They shout out my Zim brothers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you man are the man before things really pop off. You know what I mean? So don't get gas, blood. Like, you get what I mean? Because you're not even a star anyway. Allow it.
You know what? Now you've made me want to go and look for Callum Wilson's numbers.
That's what I'm doing it right now.
It has to be better than
he's got better numbers. You have better numbers than both of them. Wow.
Yeah, no, but he has better numbers for one season, though, innit?
No, he's got double digits 3 times.
Okay. Last season he hit 18. All right, cool. He could talk.
He's got 7.
He had 18 still.
And he's got 12. He's had 12 and 14.
He's had 12 before, and he's had 14 before. He can talk. He was the only one that could talk, not Antonio.
No, but the thing is, talk and then start scoring. Keep scoring. Don't talk.
He's got 7. He's got 7. Yeah, he's got 7 this season. So he's in line with Richarlison. He's very lucky,
bro. Come on,
which is bad.
I don't think that's enough, though.
That's not enough.
You're going to be laughing at someone. You need to be doing more than what they're doing, bro. I'm not going to hell and back with them. Lie, bro.
I agree.
Like there's one, like I said, bro. It's one thing for fans and civilians, to be laughing at players, bro. If you're going to be laughing at a player as a player yourself, I beg you back it up, innit? Like, you know what I mean? I beg you back it up because that ain't it, dog. That ain't it. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me, boys. What you man saying?
Was there another game? Was that it? That was it.
4 games, innit? That's it.
And the game that's playing right now, which is Brighton and Wolves?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
That's
there is
no.
meant to be a game today.
Yeah, it's no Brighton and Wolves.
No. Oh, there you go. No. We don't care about
63 minutes in. Don't worry, it's dead. It's dead.
We don't care about that. You say that he's gonna finish five something that. But yeah, man. I said football made me shut my mouth, you know. Crazy. Don't worry, but you guys can start
Arsenal
piping.
fan. It's an Arsenal fan.
You guys can start piping up again, but you beat Palace 5-0, and you know what I mean, you're back.
I think they got us next weekend.
What, they got Liverpool?
Yeah.
What, in the Prem?
Yeah.
Raw.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's gonna be mad.
Oh,
you might even get Salah. Salah's injured, isn't it?
I don't think we had Salah when we played them in the cup game either.
See, now you're doing a Richarlison Antonio, right? You know what I mean?
Hey, you want to be careful there, son. You might want to be careful there, mate.
What? I'm just saying.
No, actually, you know what? It's not the same because you're just pointing out a fact. It's fine. It's true.
Yeah. I hear that. It is what it is. That should be a fun game.
I do not take them lightly, innit? I understand that they can be a dangerous team when they're passing it around and here flicking and that. So I understand.
Oh no. Oh no.
I said expected hair flicks, you know. Charlie said expected hair flicks. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, boys, we'll catch you next week, boy. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.